Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Now today I'm going to start the process of moving these guys outside. It is May 12th, 11th. It's Mother's Day today. You think I would know what date it is. And I'm going to start the process of moving these guys outside. I saw some temperatures that are like, yeah, like 50s. But I kind of grow my plants hard. They are accustomed to the cold because, like I told you, they are outside in an unprotected, basically, greenhouse. This is the thin greenhouse with the, what do you call this, bubble wrap in it, over it. And see, it's just really thin. And this helps keep everything warm in the winter, but not very warm. My plants have gotten down to the 30s and they are unfortunately accustomed to the cold. So every year, literally every year since living in this house where I am now, I have had some mishaps with one time my heater turned off, and one time I had a draft come in right here and every single plant that was on this side of the greenhouse ended up freezing and the other side was fine. Oh, the stories I could tell. But the plants are waking up beautifully. And look at this. So this made it through the winter, guys. Ah, my roots. They're not doing bad. But now it's time for them to be watered frequently again. We have spikes coming out on the Vandas. Yay. I always appreciate that. This is Vanda Peaches. One unopened fresh spike, and this spike is just opening, so there's really nothing to see, but it's just opening up. We have a spike here on Denisoniana across Neophonetia falcata, just starting right there. See it? And all my other plants really just want to go outside now. They're done with being inside. As am I. The extra whoa! Yes, it's starting a new spike. This plant, I have tried to get it to bloom every single year, and it is very sensitive to the cold swings in my greenhouse. This is Vasco Stylus Ploin Pit Prize, and I'm just grateful that it's starting a spike in spring so that I can finally see the flowers. Here we have Vanda Kalihi Beauty, who has opened most of her flowers. This plant smells so beautiful, guys. If you ever see it, this is a Moats cross. Tessellata cross Lamellata var remediosa. I really like it because this plant really blooms a lot and it tolerates a lot. You'd be surprised how not feeble Vandas are, because for them to, I just saw a spike, for them to actually do what they do in my environment, and it is just pretty much always cold in here from October till early May, so they do well. This is Orchids falcata. Sorry, Orchids multiflora, which I don't even see on the market anymore. My friend and I, my friend in Florida, she sent this one to me because it refused to bloom for her, and it pouted for like 2 years because it really just, I had a freeze and it got damaged a little bit, which forced it to make cakeys instead of spikes, and now it's definitely a spike. Yay. Yep, so looking at the plants after winter, I am just happy everyone made it out without death. It's always something, because I tell you, every single year I've had issues where somebody gets frozen and something happens, and the stories I have told, you can see it on the channel. But this year they all made it through miraculously. I am absolutely satisfied with how everything went. So I'm happy to start the growing season, and pretty happy to get going, really. That'll be great. I'm over most of the absolute nausea and vomiting of pregnancy, so finally I can film and not sound so boring and blah. I'm awake again, finally. So guys, I am hoping your plants made it out just like mine did. Mine have to go through some really harsh environments in here, so they tend to not look their very best at the beginning of spring. But everywhere I'm looking, I'm seeing new growth. The Hoyas are growing their, can we focus? Peduncles. The Phalaenopsis are still blooming. Focus. And all the little Hoyas are growing their leaves. They're looking great. So I'm just happy how everything is looking, you know, for what they have gone through. The plants they're survivors, man. They are survivors. Whoever made it through this, they survived. Oh, I gotta show you this one. This, my Cycnoches chlorochilon, giant swan, cross Warzevichii. It, one winter, the winter before this one, I had a big growth, big tall growth, and it just went soggy and died. And then this tiny growth grew, and I thought, yes, the plant is dead. It's not going to grow back. But I left it, and lo and behold, there's a new growth again. So it looks like I will be getting another chance to grow this guy. I am absolutely satisfied and grateful that it made it. Yes, it did. So guys, what's going on in your collection at this time of the year? Hopefully if you're indoor growers like me, zone 6, 5, 7, your plants are on their way out or already out. I know zone 7 folks might already have their plants out, and I get to clean my greenhouse finally. Yeah, let me get up. So that's what's going on. They'll be going out here. My untidy sunroom. Can you tell I grow things? That's my soil. So we'll be going out here. The only things I have out here, I actually had my Motoski out here, Hoya Motoski, out here in the cold, because I actually wanted it to just set up peduncle, and it did. This thing it refused to set up peduncle for me, even though it's really big. See? Plant is pretty big, you know. And after exposing it to southern light all of last year, and it got some cool temps, that caused it to spike. And I'm happy about that. What is left of my roses are literally, obviously outside. I now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left. I'm not even counting this guy, because it looks as if it's going to die as well. I also found out what is growing in my soil. I found a rose that has rose gall, and I'm gonna dig it out and probably dig out the one that's near it. I don't know if it's infected, but I'm not gonna take the risk. I lost just about every single potted rose this season. I've never seen anything like this before. Basically, most of my potted roses died. This is so disheartening. I'm leaving them in the pot just in case there's any surviving bits, but it's not looking likely right now at all. So yeah, it is what it is. I'm just can you see my silhouette? There's my belly. Anyway, this is all the roses. Every one of them died. I've never seen this before. It's some kind of fungal infection. It happened last year and the year before, and I'm just going to give up for now, because if it's the rose gall that somehow got them infected by cross contamination, then It probably happened from my tools, but whatever the case, I am going to give up. So usually I don't give up that easily, but oh yeah, I forgot this one. My other rose survived. So this is going to be my new space again. Not new, the one you see when they're outside. My cacti are outside now. This is the spot for the orchids. Already had a Neophenitia outside. My jungle cacti are outside. All the cacti are outside. And everybody is happy. We have made it through the winter. Sorry, through the fall, through the winter, and into spring. First year with no losses in my orchid collection, but first year with terrible losses in my roses. So there's always something, always a story. But the moral of the story is, no matter what's going on in life, guys, keep trying. Keep moving. Nothing lasts forever. All the bad stuff, even the good stuff. Life is an up and down journey, and you have to ride the waves and go at the tide and press on. So I hope your plants are doing well and everything is looking great in your collection and your garden. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care and goodbye.